names got nicknames. Nitro, nice flow. The sixth man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got my zone. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the match. Guess who's back with more beats, hi-hats, claps, and finger snaps? It's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Feel the roar of the lion and thunder, bringing you under to the top of the surface. Perfect verses with no rehearsals. And it's a killer be killed mentality, so if you battle me, you better prepare for casualties across the galaxy. The only resort for covering what you be smuggling is Vaseline or Saran wrap across the map. Now take it back to that feeling of when you get in that healing of that real hip-hop. The sensation is real appealing. And now we wheeling and dealing for bigger deals across the table. If that budget too small, don't think about getting on cable. And if the situation is stable, then cool, keep it moving. Contacts, contracts, we keep it intact. We got tracks on deck with words all over the top. You can sit back, relax, listen, lean, and rock. You can pop your fingers or nod your nugget. It don't matter where you live it, man, you gotta love it. Cause it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, act like you know. Guess what? The real is back. Say what? The real is back. Team Nitro. Ho, let's go. Yeah. Hold up. The real is back.
Yo, just like I said, I'm back straight away. As you can tell, change of top, had my hair done, had a shower. Welcome to Brazil, the home of Formula 1, the birthplace of Felipe Massa, but it plays host to the DSC Premier League here this evening. Last week, Sunday, this evening, tomorrow night. Yep, we are here, Interlagos, Sao Paulo, Brazil. We've got an uphill climb into turn 1, the CNRSs or whatever they're called. I haven't got track right up, so I don't know. You're Jockey 12, but we'll get to you soon. The Charlton Gaffer is in. And we have got a new boy on pole, Aston Villa are here. Aston Villa came and made a name for himself. Stuck it on pole position. Fulham in second place on the grid. Not a bad qualifying session at all. And a man on the move at the moment, RCMBE2. Has been a one to watch, a bit of a dark horse, a bit of a creeper as a Standard Liège. Charlton, there we go with his Nemo on the back there, sporting the Demon Tweaks as well. Only point Demon Tweaks. Luton Town, double Premier League champion and FA Cup champion as well in 5th. But, you know, drivers around, gaining pace. Is he falling behind? We will never know, we shall see. Notts County in 6th. Number 1, Pops, Chester in 7th place. New boy, Arsenal, bringing it to the Premier League as you do in 8th place. Not a bad qualifying session at all. And me, myself and I, with the Wildwood Man United Demon Tweaks, live with it as you do. You're down in 9th. It's been a long time since I've been in this seat. But we're going to get a good run here. We'll start with Charlton. We'll see how we get on. As you know, this is race replay. Oh, went the wrong way there. There we go. That's what we want. No, oh, good God. Been a while. Let's get it underway. Let's go. Wait, no, we're away straight away as well. Heading down up into turn 1. RCMB's got a lovely draft here. Broke a bit early, giving Fulham the advantage. Charlton having a look down the inside, locking up their brakes with a big squeal, and they've got Luton on the back end of him already. Having a look, cameraman doing his no favours. Oh, a bit of flash of the lights there from Marcus as he's coming down the Villa Gaffer. Heading down into turn 3. got a good run down there as well. Got a bit of a gap late on the brakes. It's Jainio, the Fulham gaffer, charging it. Got a better apex there as well, as did Standard Liège and Charlton, trying to fend off Luton Town. But looking like going to go side by side here. No, they are still side by side. Out wide as well is Charlton, running it very wide. Too much speed through there. That's all I can say about that one. Luton Town looking pretty good. What happened to a fortnight back? Both picking up penalties. 1.5 for Man United. Number one Pops as well got 0.5 of a penalty system around here. Was pants. It seems to be the further off you go at turn 3, the more points you get. Loyalty points to shopping vouchers are back. We can spend them at Morrison's, Tesco's, Sainsbury's, and the cameraman is absolutely panicking. But it's still Villa leading their way from Fulham. Standard Liège as well, not too far behind. He has got a good run out of that corner there, did Fulham. Current champion Fulham. Had a good season so far. Not too bad at all. This is the first time we've run on GT7 as well, so let me know what that sounds like. Let me know if we can hear everything all right. We've got the cars in and we've got the voice in as well. Not too loud one either way. Would be good. But it's still Villa leading the way from Fulham, RCMBE and Standard Liège there, pressing on in third place. Now Luton Town got a bit of a gap to Charlton in that striking livery as well. D4TC on the front did do most of our season, but due to work commitments and that, he was unable to continue. But we're sending our love, and his hard work paid off really well. Did us proud. The D4TC is a legend and we love him to bits. But that looks like Knox County are tracking Charlton very close indeed. Did get driver of the season and seasons past, did Dazzler on his return. But we are getting a bit of a queue here behind Standard Liège as Luton Town want to press on and gain points. Everything sounds good, says Chalky 12. I am well impressed. Haven't lost my touch at least. Haven't lost my touch at least. At least everything sounds good. Let me know what I'm going to do as well. Just while I'm here. Turn that off. Yeah, turn that off. So we get a little trap map up as well. Don't want to see my mush all day. No, you don't. But Luton Town have got a run on Standard Liège here. It's quite a long straight as well. And he is right under it. We are running DRS as well. That spoiler is down and gone. Is he going to get down the inside? Yes, we do. Down the inside goes Luton Town. Fantastic move. Fulham still tracking Aston Villa. And there is Standard Liège in the back there. No ballast in the back of this car. What can Standard Liège do? Has he got a return? DRS should be dropping by now. It's not. There you go. The DRS just clicks over. Left it a little bit late though to run the DRS. A Standard Liège, have a look up the inside. Oh, we're getting this one done. It's not quite there yet. Let's get out of there. Oh, he's right outside of him here. He's on the outside. It's going to be a brave move if he gets it done. It's just too wide. Just too wide with Standard Liège. Left it a little bit late. Got brave running a DRS through that section there as well. Especially into just big tyre squeal there. No traction for Luton Town. Firing up the rubber. Good job there's no bald spots on these tyres, because that tyre would be absolutely cream crackered by now. All smoke coming off that tyre. Running it wide as well. Running it very wide. Brave putting the DRS down in Standard Liège coming out of that corner. Very brave. Must have a button mapped in very close to his right thumb, because that's down pretty early as well. But lost a bit of ground. Let's see Charlton in 5th. And we've got Dazzler, the manager of Notts County, all over the back door of Charlton as well, pulling it out wide. Charlton a little defensive here. No DRS being used. Oh, Notts County having a look as well. Don't know where the cameraman's gone. He had a knock. He had a nod then. Arsenal though, not too bad in 7th place. Got a bit of a gap to the cars behind him. And he's not far off the back of Notts County either. So there's Notts County and Charlton very wide there. Let's see if he can get fixated. Let's see if he has a nosedive down the inside of Charlton. Not quite going to get it done. Charlton missing the apex and running wide as well. That's going to give him the. It's going to give him the opportunity that he's been waiting for. That's Charlton then down to 6th. Very loud on the pedal there was Notts County. Bit unorthodox, but very early shifting as well. Getting the nose turned in on this car, 'cause it was pretty difficult getting the nose turned in on this car around here. But RCMBE is now climbed over the back door of Luton Town. See if he returns the favour. I don't think he will through here. The last one of DRS a little early. Get it off when it's going through the corner and then straight back on it as well. It's 6/10 to the good, over half a second faster than this lap. Very late there. Right on the back door. He's in the slip as well. Charlton at the side here. Let's get out. Let's get out. Got that move done. Charlton got the drive on the inside. Got that move done on that County as well, but he's not giving up. Don't know why I did that. Very new still. Very new. Been away a long time. Been away a long time. But we are at Deep Forest Raceway next week for the Premier League till tomorrow. It's been a good series so far. We've had the dizzy heights of 15 drivers in the lobby at one point. A few are off in their own leagues as well. So you know, and it all changes again next time around. New cars, new circuits. So it should be pretty good. There's Mark. Oh, big squelch of the tyres there, powering through the corners, lighting up the tyres. Will do his traction no good at all. A little bit of lobby lag there. We do get that on GT7. We do end up with a bit of lobby lag, but it's the way it runs at the moment. We had to make the move. We was hesitant about making the move, but we had to nonetheless. Another big wheel spin there for number one pop, showing us how it's done in the Chester machine. Running in 8th place, having a good season as well. Very consistent. Always there or thereabouts. DK10, another penalty there. Half a second. And some way off the back of the pack as well. Having a bit of a mate. But it's still Madman Marcus, the Aston Villa gaffer, still leading the way on the fastest lap of a 1:31 dead. Gianino's in a 1:30.960 coming now. Wow, that's a lap and a half in these cars, got to be said. That's a fantastic drive for Fulham. Probably half a second off the back of Aston Villa at the moment, but pressing on nonetheless. Luton Town, double Premier League champion and FA champion as well, coming sitting in 3rd place right now. Did have a good season 1 battle with the chalk around Bathurst, where it went down to the wire and winning out by about 2 points, I think it was right then. It was a fantastic effort as well. That's when we run the Hyundai Group 4 car, I believe, which turned out to be pretty good. The standard of the age, not too far. You know, this guy, he's been really good. He has. He's quite sitting there in the wings, picking up pace. I mean, Luton Town is a good wing to be under, to be honest. He is. Luton Town, it ain't no slouch. But yeah, if you can follow him and stay with him, he'll do really well under that wing. He'll do really well. Big points on offer for standard the age right now. And Charlton has pulled that gap over Notts County, now in 5th place, and he's on par with leaders on a 1:31.926. So he's found his groove, the DRS is open, he's on his way. Got a good gap as well, as we see Arsenal having a go at Notts County. They're around the outside as well, at pace, and got that move done. Up to 5th place goes Arsenal over Notts County. You would expect that in the Premier League. Not see Notts County in the Premier League for years to come yet, but they're here this evening in the DSC Premier League. We are taking a little break after this because we are running the next gen trade from the GANs. That's coming on Sundays for 10 weeks, and then we are running the Premier League again. We'll call it a break week for the Megs. But yeah, just a little bit of lag there. That lag is costing Mark through the corners and the Arsenal team. You do lose a bit of time with the lag, but the number one Pops as well is not too far behind either. He's on a 1:32.3, so he's getting quicker as Chester. It's a gorgeous looking livery as well, if I do say so myself. It's pretty tasty. And DK10's fell asleep, was all by himself, down in 9th place in a Man United Demon Tweet sponsored machine. Yes, I am signed up to the sponsorship scheme at Demon Tweaks. It is very good, and you get discounts as well. So if you're not a member of the scholarship there, well worth getting it done. They do sim rig clobber, sim seats, chairs. Just said that twice. Wheels, pedals. You know, if you've got a motor, you get 10% off everything else. So yeah, very worth getting it done. But it's still Aston Villa leading the way from Fulham, who has gained a little bit of time here. Still in the comfortably in the 131s as he dips into the 130s to Villa. So, but Villa seems to get a better drive out of the S's there than Fulham. Pull the gap as well. DRS is flat on the back there. But third, still Luton Town. Good points to have for Luton Town in his title battle with Jorginho and Chalk at the moment and Charlton. I've been very impressed with this. I mean, I put many leagues on before, but this one seems to do really, really well. And some of the turns going on now, I don't like football. We're really glad that didn't like football before, and he just ran the VAR in it, which works. It's football, you know. Be a linesman, be a ref, you know. Whatever, it's football. Anything to do with football, stick a livery on. You'll be sound. You'll be sound. Get involved. Don't miss next season. Next season's going to be about we've gone through the stages of the course, Group 3s, Group 4s, now we're in the Group X's and Group 2s, so yeah, it's going to be good next season. And I worked out, I crown a champion every 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks since the Premier League's inception, I crown a champion or champions every 6 weeks. So RCMB just got a gap now to Luton Town, who seems to have a bit of a gap in front as goes through the S's. Probably a corner ahead now is Luton Town on his hunt for Fulham and Aston Villa. We do have the reverse grid race coming up, the rolling start, the rolling reverse grid. I do like to mix up my leagues. Keep them spicy as you do. Dazzler just going through the S's as well as he's really taken Arsenal now, we haven't missed it. But Arsenal within 7th, number 1 Potts in 8th, DK10 still asleep. But the front three all seem to be filed down and pretty evenly matched at the moment, all in the 131s. So, a bit sideways there, lighting up them wheels again. Is Luton Town in his own, and it's still spinning all the way through it. Oh, Villa runs it wide, nearly went off track there as well. That could have been somewhat adventurous, but to get Fulham the lead. And what happened to? Oh, he's binned it. He sacked it off. That tyre will have no tread. I can only assume that tyre is as bold as a nun's ferret, and he's put it in the wall. Because RCMB 2 now is now up to 3rd, Charlton up to 4th, and Luton's got it all to do again. Back down in 5th. He has got fresh air all the way around. So on his own, no DRS being used. Leaves it really late to put the DRS down. I mean, some were saying that they don't really feel the benefit of the DRS or the slip behind cars on GT7 as you do on GT Sport. I mean, we ran this car on GT Sport in the league, and it felt really, really nice. I mean, come to GT7, it's like you've got to learn to drive again, as Dazzler comes through the S's with number 1 with Arsenal. There's too many A's in this league. With Arsenal back on the hunt, probably had 2nd behind as well, 1.2 I would say by the looks of that. And DK10 is in the pits. I did go in the pits. I think I sat there for about 10 minutes if I'm honest. Yeah, I didn't do my viewing any favours. Aston Villa still maintains that lead from Fulham, as where he's been all race so far. How long do we have left? We are coming up to the 15-minute mark. We've got 5 minutes left to go of race 1. 5 minutes left to go. See what Gino and the Fulham team can do about Aston Villa. RCMB2, I think he'll be happy with a podium. He did have an unfortunate at Road Atlanta, where it was the previous week. Had all the telltale signs of pace, had victory in practice, you know, it was second to none in practice, but when it comes down to quality, oh, as he hits the wall there heading into turn 1, showing signs of great pace, but unfortunately when it comes down to the race, just had no legs. Road Atlanta proves a little bit tough for Standard Liège that evening. What would have been the Luton Town in 4th and coming under scrutiny now from Charlton. This would be a good match. This will be a good match. Charlton versus Luton. And in the slip as well, we've seen Charlton lighting up their tyres just for fun. But let's see if we can get on with the Charlton gaffer here as he's looking at the back door of Luton Town a little bit later on the brakes as well. Was Charlton turning easy on the front. We don't want to power out too early, otherwise that front end will just wash across the circuit. A big cut there as well, you can cut that corner. Like turn 1, turn 2, you'll get penalised for that. They're looking good so far as Charlton in 5th place. Oh, missing the apex completely there with Luton Town, as Charlton gets it pretty much spot on. A little bit squeamish on the way out. Got to feed the car there, DRS is down as well. Big dive there as well. Is it wide? DRS is open. Is it open for? Yeah, it needs it open now. As Charlton are on the hunt. 134 last time around from Charlton, so a little mistake there. But we'll see what this one brings. Looks like another 131 it is. He's not going to get a move done this time around. But Luton Town missing the apex and leaving it late. Charlton gets it pretty spot on there as well. Villa still leading from Fulham and Standard Liège. Just these two have got track to themselves here at the moment. And in the slip, the DRS says wind down. Very late on the back door there as well. I wish I'd have stayed on board for that, but I have to back out all the way. I need to get keyboards out. I think we'll see Standard Liège there going round the back corner there. Charlton, Harry and Luton. Luton wide again, and Charlton got the inside line. He's going to leave it late. No. Luton go defensive against Charlton's attack and standing strong. Got a bit of a gap there to Luton. Guys are still in 5th. Arsenal 7th. Number 1, Pop's joining the party. He wants another spot. DK10 still having asleep. Marcus and Villa still leading the way. Full pole position. Currently got the fastest lap of a 1:30.886. It's a 1:30.960 for full and tracking hard as well. We'll be getting a bit of slip, but not too much. We're really that close, it should be sucking him right under the rear wing. A bit sideways there, it's going to cost him. It's still Luton defending from Charlton at the moment. No moves being made yet. They want to see if Fulham get this done over Aston Villa. Screaming in mercies with power down the straight. Tight line taken there from Fulham. Aston Villa still holding on. RCMBE not too far behind either. And it's still Luton ahead of Charlton. As he looks under the back door, not going to get that done. Luton Town shutting the door firmly there and keeping 4th place. No move yet, no move yet. He's harrying, he's pushing, he's looking. It's not coming. Jorginho and the Fulham gaff still pressing on. We are into the 19th minute. I dare say these will get another lap. It's the final lap if Fulham want to make this one a bit of a fight. Looks like Fulham are pretty decent through sector 1 into sector 2, but then Aston Villa seems to get the better away and the back end of this circuit. This famous Formula 1 circuit where we've seen Massa win a championship and lose it within the space of a lap due to Lewis Hamilton, and I think it was it Timo Glock? I'm not sure who that Hamilton for. One may never know, but it is the final lap then. Aston Villa leading the way from Fulham. Standard Liège got the final lap, but it is Luton Town holding off Charlton's attack and finishing in 4th place. Notts County then will come home to take 5th, 6th even. God, it's been a while since I didn't come to County. Jesus. So yeah, Notts County will finish in 6th. Number 1 Pops has done Arsenal for 7th place. He was charging. That's a bit early for the sideways finish there, but nonetheless smoking up the tyres, and then comes through just in 7th place. Arsenal, not a bad debut in 8th place. DK10 decided to come out and finish his lap. But what's Fulham got to say to Aston Villa as he's giving us the lights there? I think this one is pretty high in that. Fulham in 2nd so far. Standard Liège, great race from Standard Liège, but it is Aston Villa then who's going to come out to take his debut pole position to victory. Not a bad result, not a bad way to announce yourself here at Brazil. Puts in a stonking qualifying lap, puts in an effort and half in a race, holds on to victory. It is Aston Villa. And it sees Fulham coming home in 2nd place, and then Standard Liège eventually, when the cameraman picks them up, will come home in 3rd. Picked him up now. So yeah, wow, that was race 1. That went pretty quick, didn't it? Damn, that went pretty quick. Woo. So we need to load up now. Race 2. We have got the FA Cup match to come. My items. How's everyone's evening anyway? I hope you're all well. Really looking forward to it. Next Saturday night takeaway. I am. That means that DK10 should start first on the rolling start reverse. Oh God, don't want to do that. Go back. Pause. Yeah. Should. So we will just, yeah, I think I've got it all. We can come back to the live screen now. There you go. So it's DK10 from Arsenal, from Notts County, from Charlton, Luton Town, RCMBE 2, Jainio, Madman Marcus and La Villa. And then we've got number 1 Pops. Then we've got we've got Everton and Liverpool, who did actually message me to say they was missing race 1. They was out and about, you know, but back up to 11. So Everton and Liverpool in the house. So let's start pretty mid pack. Villa at the back, at the back. See what he can do on his debut return. Let's get it underway. Rolling start. Everyone chomping at the bit, as you do. So, should be a good race this. We did introduce racing rivals as well. So DK10 then leads the way. He's got Arsenal having a look at his inside. Not going to get it done through there. We'll try to keep it tight. A bit of lobby lag there for Arsenal. DK10 runs it very deep. That's Arsenal up to 1st. Notts County up to 2nd. But we're going to give him the left tap as you do. Charlton in 4th and having a look. We're going to have a look and making it 3 wide as well. Would have been interesting. DK10 looks like he just mugged everybody off and took off Arsenal. So yeah, cold tyres, cold brakes as we go down the order in spectacular fashion, like a Spice Girl on any benefit. Don't remember, no. But Dazzler up to 1st, Charlton 2nd, Villa down to 3rd. Jainio made a move up to 4th already. Wow. Luton Town 5th, Villa 6th, RCMB 2 and Standard Liège in 7th place. And that's Chester getting it sideways and off track. Has a Luton off track there as well. Then not over the cameraman. DK10 is last. There's Everton, Liverpool as well. They're back in the house. Did have a rivalry the other week. The Toffees versus Liverpool. Bit of a derby match. Bit of father-son rivalry as you do. As you do. Just announced earlier as well for those. We announced the Grandmasters, which will be starting on the 28th. It's a Friday night from 7:30. Cars have been announced and seen. Get your liveries done, boys. I will get a Grandmaster tag made up to put on your visors on your cars. I will get that done. So we've got a little tight group here. Where does it start? It starts with Arsenal, who's got Luton, Liverpool, Everton, all in the fight for the top 10 right now. DK10's 10th, ahead of Chester. We'll see how that one pans out. He'll have a good little race, a little bit wide, keep on the rumble strip. Yes, he does. Might get away with a penalty there with Chester. But Dazzler still leading the way from Charlton. I think Charlton, once he gets through, might run away just a little bit, but looks like he's being hauled up. And Fulham up to 3rd place now and tracking down Charlton and Notts County. RCMBE has got Aston Villa all over his back door. Race 1 winner. He's currently in 5th place and tracking Standard Liège. You can see 1st place. Well, you can see the drive he got out. Oh, he's binned it. He's off the circuit as well. Oh, that's a big wall rub. There goes Luton Town. There goes Aston Villa. He will not be impressed. And here comes Liverpool as well. Says thank you very much. A little bit of a slide tackle there. Nothing too dangerous. Ref says carry on, boy. Carry on. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's get up front with Luton Town. As you see, it's Arsenal and Liverpool putting on a move. Oh, he's easing in. He's got a fake taxi number plate there, and I'm sure that's fake. Oh, he's going. Oh, he's going to go. He's going to go. Oh, sliding all over, ref. Have a word. Luton Town, they're going to get that move done. Got their drive as well. Dropping Liverpool like a bad habit. Tracking Arsenal at the moment. Oh, Arsenal. Liverpool not giving it up. Not at all. But that slide cost him. That moves Villa up to 7th, Liverpool down to 8th, Everton 9th. Oh, picked up half a second as well with Liverpool. Tight line there from Luton. Great move. Oh, he's having a look as well. Oh, big slap. That was dirty, that ref. That was dirty as DDR wants to light up his tyres as well. Smoking as well. Look at that damage. Could well be. DK10's on the back of Luton now as well. Dropping down, giving the place back as well. Big drive respect there for Luton Town. Gave the place back. Hold it off. Could have just drove off, but he didn't. Who's got the penalty up front? Oh, that is Liverpool's got a penalty. That will ghost as soon as we get to the fastest part of the circuit. There you go. It's only half a second, but it will slow him down nonetheless. And that will give Luton Town the run on him as well. He can just tuck under that rear wing, drop the DRS, and let's say pull me along. The DK10 in the top 10, going running in 9th. Arsenal in 10th place. Everton and Chester in 11th. Everton and Chester in 11th. God damn, it's been a while, hasn't it? But it is Fulham leading the way from Notts County. Charlton and Standard Liège. Had a look at Charlton there. Not going to get that move done here. Oh, Notts County's got a penalty. Where's VAR? See if we can get that reviewed. I've missed it. But he's got a penalty. Don't assume that's running wide in a corner. Good lines taken through there though. Good lines. 1:31.210 fastest lap at the moment. Held by Fulham. Oh, a little bit of a bump there from Standard Liège and a little tackle on Charlton. Charlton locks up, gets it a little bit sideways as well. Standard Liège on the back door as well. Villa not too far behind. Get a ride on board with this guy because his pace has come on leaps and bounds in the season by. I think it's second season in the Prem. And he was mixing up midfield and around that area, but now he's up the top and he's guaranteed to be in the top 5. His pace is absolutely gone. I mean, some of these boys are fighting the back end of the field come a season ago. The racing in this lobby, the driving has been absolutely phenomenal. Down comfortably through the gears there with Standard Liège. Got that nose tucked in, spot on. A little squeamish there on the exit, but yeah, you do have to feather the throttle through that corner, or what happened to Charlton, how it happened to you. And we have got our Aston Villa not too far behind. A purple sector for Standard Liège into sector 1. So it wasn't that bad of a sector. Oh, it's Charlton pick up a 1.5 for running wide. He can defend, but once you get past that is it. No quarter there. Oh, he's had a look this Standard Liège, still no room. Now he's got the move. Now he's got the inside line. Not quite sure what happened there. Not actually sure what that was about. That looked a bit jittery to me, but they're still side by side. Now he's through, and now Charlton can't return the favour. He's got a penalty. There's no overtaking in this league with a penalty. As it comes to the slow down point very soon. Aston Villa just at the back of Charlton here. We'll see that penalty marker and see how much he's got. So he won't need to push that much, but he does always get a good drive out of there as well. I think he's on pad. Is Aston Villa, and there he goes. There goes the Villa gaffer, because he's like speed fashion. So I'm only assuming he's on pad, and that's Charlton down to 4th. Liverpool having a cracking little race here in 5th place. Got a little fight of our own brewing here. DK10 up to 6, had a nightmare first race, but he's up to 6. He's gathered his thoughts and maybe let's go again. Arsenal in 7th, and that is Luton Town dive bombing Arsenal there. Staying in 8th at the moment as Arsenal lighting it up like them times are going out of fashion. I think we brought more sets. That's Luton Town 8th and Everton in 9th. Chester in 10th. Dazzler's right down in 11th place. I only assume he has had a massive off. That's all I can assume is Everton pick up a 1 second penalty as well. We have got a gangle of cars here. Let's find a train. Where is the train? DK10 is the train. Only 5th. We have got the FA Cup coming up. That is reverse grid from this reverse grid race. I do like to spice it, like I said. It's easily done, but we love it. DK10 5th. There's that slow down for Liverpool again. It's another penalty. So that will give Arsenal, I reckon, 6th place. See if Luton Town can get close enough. He has literally... Oh, he's got a second penalty himself as well, as has Everton. So, Chester, in a prime seat here to get 2 for 1. If he did, literally ran that to the extremities, didn't he? Had a little wall kiss there, and he's up to 8th place. That's Luton Town, down in 9th. But he picks up a penalty for running wide there, did Chester. That was unfortunate. Very unfortunate as Luton Town looked to return the favour. Not going to get that one done, but he got a good run nonetheless. Everton, though, gotta say, having a little bit of fun himself and currently mixing it up in the top 10. Luton Town returning the favour down the inside. You're going to get it done. Still 9th at the moment. Done well hanging it around the outside here is Chester. But gave it up anyway. Got a penalty. And send him on his way. Everton in 10th. Notts County 11th. But it's RCMBE 2. And Standard Liège manager pulling on all the right moves here and took in the lead over Fulham and Aston Villa. The dark horse is on the move. Up to 1st. We've got 5 minutes left to go. And Standard Liège leading the way from Fulham and Aston Villa. So we could end up with a big scrap on here, and they have got some gap as well to Chalk, who's currently running on his own. 1:32.1 is the fastest lap so far as Madman Marcus, and the Aston Villa gaffer showing his intention, putting in a 1:30.7. Wow, that's a stonking lap, that is, a 1:30.7. DK10 in 5th, bit of fresh air between his tab. Fastest lap from him at the moment is a 1:32.8. Mixing it with these are only 1:32, pretty inconsistent laps there as well. Luton Town 1:32.1, and he's tracking down Liverpool at the moment. Not quite close enough to make the move, but he'll prime him. They warm him up, let him know they've got an excellent drive out there, had nowhere to go. Then a little tackling, not quite there, but now he's there and up the inside as well. Up to 6th place goes Luton Town. But Liverpool coming back with a vengeance. Had all the inside moves there. Oh, another tackle coming in, and that's Liverpool getting a little bit sideways on the contact. Luton Town not forcing the issue. He's on the inside now here as well. Race 1, he was lighting up his tyres for fun. There you go, a big wheel spin there from Liverpool. I do love the tyres, man. It looks absolutely beautiful. Don't get it on GT7, on GT Sport even. Oh, as he thought about it, did Luton? Who had another penalty down? I think that was DK10 got a penalty there. Not quite sure, I think it was. I think I got half a second. There's Liverpool in 6th, Luton 7th, Aston Villa, Arsenal up to 8th. Chester up to 9th. Dazzler's now in the top 10. And he has passed Everton, but it's still RCMB and Standard Liège leading the way from Fulham. Aston Villa as well. We'll see who's going to be there or thereabouts within the next 2 minutes left of this race. And Charlton currently sitting in 4th place. Aston Villa, pole. And a victory in his first race, currently in 3rd. It's not a bad effort at all, but he is now all over the back door of Fulham. The Standard Liège. You can see another victory, and what a way to announce yourself to the Premier League. Late arrival, but making a name for yourself nonetheless. Got to be a firm favourite next season as Aston Villa. Now got the DRS open, and he has got slip, and it's a big slip as well. You don't want to be at side yet. Fulham going defensive as well, forcing the issue here with Aston Villa. He's either going to have to go out and on the outside, or he's going to get it done early and try and get the switch. Which would pretty well. Fulham got a good drive there for the second phase of that corner, but Villa hugging all the apexes as well, got all the right moves, gaining ever so slightly. They've got no more position changes as I see here as of yet. Oh, as Fulham's gone wide. Fulham went wide then, that's Aston Villa then up to 2nd place. Pressure might have told there for Fulham, and down to 3rd he goes and picks up a penalty just to sweeten the deal. And where's Charlton? In 4th, not far off the gap, but he's not too far at all now. Is Charlton might get one more lap, and that is Luton Town all over the back of Manchester United. And I tell you, I had to hang on for dear life. I put that car in every possible apex I could. Where is it? RCMBE 2. It is the final lap. We are clocking over. We're going to stay with him here because I think he deserves it. He's had a brilliant race. He's going to take a race victory here in Standard Liège. 15-minute rolling reverse grid race here in the Premier League. Brought to you by the DSC, DK10 Sim Community and Gaming on Facebook. And Standard Liège, what a victory, my son. Aston Villa taking 2nd place as well. Fulham will come home for 3rd. Charlton for 4th. The DK10 hang on for 5th place. That's part of that car on every known apex possible. But we've just got enough. Manchester United coming home to take 5th place from Luton Town in 6th. Liverpool will come home in 7th. That's Chester will come home in 8th. That's County at 9th. Arsenal in 10th. And then we'll have Everton coming home to round out 11th. Another early finish. Sponsored by Kazoo. That was good. That one was good. Gotta be said. Gotta be said. Right. Now we have the 15-minute reverse grid race from the home of the Tifosi. On my replays. Where's my stuff? Let's load it up. As you do. Wait. It didn't wait, did it? Back, see? Eagle, it's bloody eagle. Don't want that either. Exit that. That's the one we want. That's what we want. So, the reverse grid race here. This is a Group 2's Nissan's GTRs R16s. As you can see, we have got Jonesy on pole. Then Arsenal taking second place. Knox Kante in third. Chester in fourth. Hold on, got itchy nose. Do apologise. DDR Jonesy in fifth place. And we've got Luton in sixth. United seventh. Charlton 8th, Fulham 9th, Aston Villa in 10th, and RCMB 2 in the standard age with his victory there in race 2, starting right at the back of the grid. But this should be a good race. Looking forward to this one. I mean, I did it like this because it, for the guys that aren't so quick and aren't, or always find themselves down the back, get a chance to run at the front, and we're away here at Monza, the home of the Italian Tifosi. And it is Jonesy leading the way down into turn 1 with Arsenal having a look down the inside early on, getting that move done as well as Knox County having a look round the inside as well of Everton. Bit of barging at the back as Chester looked to come through as well in 4th place. 15 minutes here at Monza, the power circuit will do these cars the world of good to get a stretch, and we'll see how fast the quick boys can get their way through here. Oh, also went a bit sideways, clamping at the curbs there as well as Luton now up to 6th place. Aston Villa already up to 7th, Fulham up to 8th as well. RCME 2 is in 9th, DK10's dropped down the order into 10th, and Charlton, 4-second penalty down in 11th place. I wonder what happened there. But Arsenal leading their way. Not a bad shot, these cars, they look absolutely brilliant to be honest. Arsenal must feel at home in this car because he has got a gap to Dazzler and Knox County, and it is number 1 Pops and Chester all over the back door of Knox County at the moment, and it looks like he's got a good run out of that corner as well. A little wide, can run wide. This car has got that much grip, you can snatch your granny around on it. And that's the second cup of tea I've let go cold. Didn't taste that great. It didn't taste that good. Let's just get a look on this Group 2 Nissan GTR. Oh, big punch up the ass, as that's Aston Villa in the sandpit, and that was Knox County at fault there. I think picked up a 2-second penalty as well, and he's going to drop down the order like a Spice Girl on a blind date. So Chester up to 1st. Luton Town has got Villa very late on the brakes then pair there, wasn't they? Gained on the braking as well. Luton Town then up to 2nd place. Current F, is he current FE champ? One may never know. Yellow. I know he's won 2 Premier Leagues and an FA Cup, so I think he is actually the Premier League champion. Fulham won FA Cup champion. Fulham won the Premier League last season, so I'm pretty sure he is. But standard the age up to 3rd. Excuse me. In their fight at the moment with, wow, a big fight as well. Liverpool in the wall. Oh, I didn't get a proper look at that, but that is pretty nice, bro. I do like that livery. That is a Paul Walker tribute Liverpool livery there. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Yep, them tyres are ditched. Oh, he's just getting mongoed, isn't he? He's getting absolutely pummeled. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But it is a 138.7 at the moment as Luton Town on the hunt. The number 1 Pops get it done. Obviously we didn't lose anybody this week, but we will be losing drivers next week during race 1. Standard Liège putting on a move on Villa there, but Villa holding on in his mutual livered Nismo there. Like I say, he's new, didn't get time to get a livery done, but we dare say we'll see one next week. We'll see one next week. And it's a faster set today as well for Aston Villa. Standard Liège in 4th. We've got to be impressed with this guy as well. Currently running in 5th, only joined on the day. So first race for Arsenal as well. Notts County down to 6th. Man United 7th. Fulham and Jones the Junior. They're in 9th place. Recovering Jonesy in 10th and the Chalk in 11th. You don't want to be there next week. You don't want to be there next week, Chalk. Rather be said. Don't need to be there. Your livery is done, by the way, for this car. You did do your livery for this one. You fetched it. But number 1 Pop still leading the way from Luton Town in his Paw Patrol sponsored machine. So Group 2 working well here for the Pops and the Chester team. 5 minutes gone. 1:38.7 is the fastest lap so far. The Luton Town have got a run and are in the slip. He's going to leave it late. He's having a look. Unforced issue right now. Biding his time as well. Oh, Paw Patrol has gone. Must have heard of a mission going off somewhere. It's Paw Patrol now. Where is it? 4th at the moment, and it looks like it's going to get done by Arsenal as well. We'll try and hold it on the outside, but Arsenal have got race pace, recovering Paw Patrol sponsored machine down to 5th. Powered out just a little bit too early. Could have been a bit of marbles on the circuit. We may never know, but he went round, baby, right round, back of record. Yeah, kicking up more dirt as well. One of them impressed Notts County on the exit of the S's there. That's your king. DK 10 in 7th. Fulham in 8th. There's had a few battles. A little bit off the pace, been in the 147s. Now he's dropped them. We're on the 140s. We'll get up to race pace. I dare say you won't be down there for long. Liverpool 9th. Charlton in 10th. Everton down in 11th, but it is Luton Town currently leading the way now. And got a bit of fresh air around. He can just run at his own pace. Don't want to burn it out, don't make no mistakes. Oh, why is he pitted? It's gifted. He's just gifted first place to Aston Villa. Standard Liège as well is going to lose a whole host of places here with Luton Town. I'm not sure why he pitted. And there's no tyre wear or fuel wear. Oh. We did a tyre squeal, and that is someone off. Oh, cones flying around. I can only assume that was Aston Villa getting all out of shape and gifted Arsenal second place now on the back of Standard Liège. So Arsenal in the Group 2 machine currently running in second place on his debut. Notts County in 3rd. Paw Patrol now up to 4th. Aston Villa got it all to do again. And Luton Town down in 6th. For no reason I can fathom. One may never know. DK10 in the Man United machine is in 7th place. Liverpool 8th. Charlton up to 9th. Giorgio in 10th. Everton in 10th. Fulham out wide. Oh, he's not having a great night, is Fulham in that Group 2 machine. Had high hopes for him this evening, but down the order he is in 11th place. Wow, so Standard Liège getting his rewards. So 139.3. He's just over, whoa, Less than a second off the fastest lap at the moment, just. But running in first, and it looks like Arsenal have got a gang of the cars behind him at the moment. Second, third, fourth. Oh, as he late brakes as well. Got to be careful with that rejoin. That's Notts County going to take second place. His number one pops as well as Luton Town puts the power down and sends it straight off into the bin. He's in the bin. He has kissed the wall, and that is good night Vienna. Down to 7th place. He goes. Got to be careful with the power on these cars coming out of that corner. Too early. He's just going to fire you straight round, and we're seeing that. Down in 7th place goes Luton Town. DK10's up to 6. Arsenal down to 5th. I've got to say, Paw Patrol, the recovering Paw Patrol after his excursion, still in 4th, but you can see a podium in front of him. Is Aston Villa and Notts County are in 2nd place. You see Standard Liège there as well in 1st. Not too far in 1st either. So, wow. Luton Town pitted for no reason now. Baffled. Well, that's still baffled me. I don't know why I did that. With Aston Villa on the back of Notts County, it's got half a second as well. So, I don't think you can do it with it. Notts County will retake that place back. Anyway, under the penalty ruling, it's only half a second, but if needs to be told you can't overtake with a penalty, I will make that known. Where is the penalty marking system in it? Oh, it's at the back end of the circuit, isn't it? Yeah, it's at the back end of the circuit. Could actually get half a second gap by the time he gets there. But Notts County still having a look, still posing a threat as we come to the second chicane. No moves being made as yet. Dazzler has a look, has a look down the inside as well. Got a good apex there. And is that the move? That should have been the move, but Notts County pulled out of that. A 2-second penalty for number one Pops here in his Chester Paw Patrol machine. Not quite sure I managed to get 2 seconds. But I've got 2 seconds. Who fell off the back? That was Aston Villa. That's going to give DK10 a top 5 as well. Recovering Luton Town in 7th. The DK10 will take 5th. 2 seconds for the Paw Patrol machine. That's a big penalty as well around here, especially around this power circuit. Let's see if Dazzler's got out to say about this penalty that Aston Villa are going to serve. Really didn't serve him at all, did it, to be fair? Dazzler needed to be a bit closer than that. 11 minutes gone. Coming up to the 12th minute now. We've got 3 minutes left to go of this race. Gotta say, it feels weird being back in the comms box. I haven't done it for ages. Feels absolutely mad. Not quite sure about all the camera angles yet, but Standard Liège still leading their way from Aston Villa, who goes deep into the first set. Still, Notts County can't do it about that. He can't get the move done. That was a chance for Notts County at least to get a move done on Aston Villa, but didn't take it. DK10 now up to 4th place. He has done Chester. Oh, but what's this? What's going off there? Don't know what that was about. Yeah, Arsenal in 6. Luton Town recovering. Luton Town will gain a spot there if Arsenal get it wrong again. There you go. He's got it wrong. Oh, easy. Don't know what happened. I'm sure we've seen somebody else coming through as well, but Charlton in 9th. Oh, that's Jonesy off as well in 11th. Them tyres will be absolutely ditched. But it's been comfortable. Not so comfortable for Aston Villa. Under attack from DDR Jonesy with the fastest lap of 1:38.6. Wow. And he's in 7th place. 1:38.6. That's a stonking now. Dazzler's only in the 40s. A power circuit like this, I'm not quite sure where he went then. He must have sneezed or something. DK10's in 4th. He has got number 1 box in the Chester machine, not too far behind him either. The covering was early. On the podium spots was Chester, but down in 5th. Tracking Man United. Oh, it's Man United powered out too early and sacked it off. That'll give Luton 5th place. Covering Man United then. Rejoins the circuit in 6th. Here comes Liverpool, who's got a 1 second time penalty. He's in 7th place. Charlton then up to 8th, recovering Arsenal in 9th. And Giorgio's in the top 10. But down off the back of the boys. Should be one more lap. It is one more lap as well. Half a second for Jonesy as well. RCMB2. And no bother up front, comes in with another fastest lap of 1:38.5. Absolutely flying. Will be the last lap. 10 seconds left to go. It's where he wanted to be around Road Atlanta the other week with the pace that he had. But winning out here tonight in the FA Cup. Clocked over now, it is the final lap, it is confirmed. RCMB2 coming in with a victory here at Monza in the FA Cup. Congratulations to you, my friend. And what can I say about this guy in his debut? A first, a second, and a second in the FA Cup as well. Congratulations to you, my friend. And Notts County coming home in 3rd. Chester in 4th. Luton Town 5th, what would have been. Man United will come home for 6th. What would have been for him as well. Binded in the turn 1, last lap. Liverpool in 7th. Charlton will come home in 8th. I was looking at Arsenal then. Arsenal will come home in 9th. There we go. And Fulham. Not had a great night around the power circuit. In 10th. A few offs, a few battles, a few scrapes. And on par with the pace that last lap, 1:38.9. Only 4 tenths off the fastest lap set by Standard Liège. Jonesy Jr., the Everton lad, will come home in 11th place. Wow. A little bit of a donut, as you do. As you do. Bit like Aldo around Nuremberg, a bit premature there. But yeah, that was the comms for the Premier League and the FA Cup. We are at the Deep Forest Raceway tomorrow night from 7:30. The lobby will open, the race will kick off. Qualifying will kick off for 10 minutes at 8 o'clock. Well, people will just get people in to join and crack on as you do. See if I can bring it up. If we can, I'll do it again while we're here. So after that race, the table is as follows. Let me zoom in. There you go. After that race, it is Charlton on 147 points. Rangers, who didn't take part because he had bad Wi-Fi issues, on 125, but deems to come back with his elbows out. Luton Town on 124 points. Notts County at 122 points there in 4th place. 5th place, Standard Liège. As you've seen, he had some good racing this evening, did he not? Yes, he did. Man United didn't have a great race 1, but made up for it in race 2. Made a mistake in the FA Cup. And yeah, on 102 points. Fulham, I would say that's a disappointing FA Cup for Fulham, if I'm honest, because on 175 points in the Premier League. Chester on 67, Everton on 63. Aston Villa, what a debut for Aston Villa, on 48 points. What would have been earlier on in the season, I dare say that table, and he would be up there without a shadow of a doubt. But he's on 48 points as it stands. Tranmere Rovers did not show on 36. Liverpool only made race 2, but on 33 points. Arsenal made both races on 16 points. Dave is on 10. AFC Wimbledon on 5. So yeah, some of the drivers were missing. Some may return, some may not. We may never know. But if you want to get involved in this event, head over to DK10 Sim Community and Gaming on Facebook. You can PM me via Facebook Messenger. We're on WhatsApp as well. We're on Discord. And we stream across the 3 networks, Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. So yes, Monday night, sorry, is our test session for the GT4 League hosted by Next Gen and Next Gen Dave 88. If you want to get involved with that, head over to Next Gen. Tuesday night is the iRacing Open night hosted by ourselves and Martin JL09. That is in the link in the Facebook page on the DK10 Sim Community Gaming. Sunday night we are going to Deep Forest Raceway. That's tonight. Next Sunday we are at Bathurst, where race 1 you will be given a rival, but you are fighting to stay in the FA Cup. There will be no rival points as you see here this week. It will be for FA Cup placing, and I will take scrutiny on any incidents or out like that. So yeah, as we all got the FA Cup, and that's to keep it clean and race fair as you do. But yeah, I will make that announcement as well nearer the time, but you heard it here first. So yeah, Charlton leading the Premier League by 22 points. Can he stay there? We'll find out, won't we, after tomorrow's race. And the tables are done Monday, Tuesday. So yes, would be good. Would be very good. Really looking forward to it. Would be good. I don't think I've raced proper around Deep Forest Raceway for a while. Or is that the new circuit? But yeah, that was the Premier League season 4. Good stuff. Got 2 weeks left, and then we're bringing the Trophy McGanns back for Next Gen. Looking forward to that. You can run whatever liveries you want, but you must run the Next Gen liveries and run my DSC livery as well, as I'll be doing the comps for that as well. If we get enough drivers in, I'll do live commentary. You know, it won't be as good as Jack Synopsis. You can head him up on YouTube. He's got previous seasons on there. He's got my championship winning season on there. Martin JL09's championship winning season on there. And Chalk's debut on there as well. And just Skyver's debut. There's a good few debuts in that league as well. So yeah, be sure to check them out. If you want to check any other racing out, DK10 Gaming on YouTube. I've got previous seasons on there. Group 3s, the first season of the Premier League. Yeah, D4TC as well does some dailies when he can. He's got the rest of this season on there as well, which is a good crack. The racing's always good. But hey, we've had tyre smoke, we've had offs, we've had it all this evening, and it's been clean though. That's the main thing. It's been good, clean racing, good fun. So yeah, if you enjoyed that, hit me up with that like, subscribe, we really appreciate it. But I'm out of there. It's beer time. I'll see you later. Peace.
Go by all kind of names. Yo, my nickname's got nicknames. Nitro, nice float. The 6th man off the bench. The foot soldier in the trench. The Black Santa, all that. First of all, let me tell you the name is Luke Kane. Call me Black College cause I make you feel the pain. This an underground hit for my homies to ride to. Skip to the loo when you're riding through my zoo. Bears and gorillas, even orangutans. The lions and the monkeys all speaking my slang. We all paper chasers with a different disguise on. I spy on green guys, that's why I got mine on. Jackson and Franklin, frankly I don't like what I gotta do to keep Jack from fainting. Nah, I ain't complaining, just venting a little. Turn my headphones up, son, and mic a little. I got the same attitude as Malcolm Little. X marks the spot, now bring it back to the middle of the match. Guess who's back with more beats, hi-hats, claps, and finger snaps? It's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal, it's the real. You know I got the real, it's the deal. Real deal, you know I got the deal. Feel the roar of the lion and thunder, bringing you under to the top of the surface. Perfect verses with no rehearsals. And it's a killer be killed mentality, so if you battle me, you better prepare for casualties across the galaxy. The only resort for covering what you be smuggling is Vaseline or Saran wrap across the map. Now take it back to that feeling of when you get in that healing of that real hip hop. The sensation is real appealing. And now we wheeling and dealing for bigger deals across the table. If that budget too small, don't think about getting on cable. And if the situation is stable, then cool, keep it moving. Contacts, contracts, we keep it intact. We got tracks on deck with words all over the top. You can sit back, relax, listen, lean, and rock. You can pop your fingers or nod your nugget. It don't matter where you live it, man, you gotta love it, cause it's the real, real, real. You know I got the real, it's the deal, real deal. You know I got the deal, it's the real, real, real. You know I got the real, it's the deal, real deal. You know I got the deal. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all